Hi, it's Yoga with Dasha from Russia. Today's practice will be for the beginners. So we'll focus mostly on our alignment and on the breath. Let's start sitting comfortably with legs crossed, arms or hands on the knees, and spine nice and long. So we'll roll the shoulders back and draw them down to open the chest. Lengthen through the back of the neck. And take a few deep breaths in. Breathing in, lengthening up, and out. Breathing out, relaxing. Shoulders, arms, face, jaw. With next inhalation, we'll sweep the arms up all the way. And with exhalation, join the palms in front of the heart center. Take another deep breath in. And exhale everything through the mouth. Then take your hands back to the knees and start rolling your head. Slowly, again with the breath. We exhale when the head goes forward and inhale when the head goes back. A few times one direction and then switch a few times the opposite direction. We're warming up the body. Then let's come back to the center and do the same with the shoulders. So we'll roll the shoulders back, opening the chest. We'll inhale and then exhale, relaxing. We're trying not to rush into the movement, but to move slowly with the breath. Let's go forward, reverse. And then take arms up again. And with exhalation, take them all the way down and back again. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. So circles with the arms. Inhale up. Exhale down. And the opposite direction. Forward. Inhale forward and up. Exhale back and down. Inhale forward and up. Exhale back and down. Last one. And then let's make a circle with the whole body. So grab your knees and just pulling on the knees, press the chest forward and round your back backwards. Go in a circle one direction and the opposite. So pressing the chest forward, we inhale, rounding the back backwards, we exhale. Just a few circles. Then let's inhale, take the arms up all the way, lengthening through the fingers up towards the sky, feeling the stretch in the sides of the body through the armpits and through the fingers, as if we were hanging on something. So feel the lower body heavy, pulling you down, and the fingers light and pulling yourself up. Then grab your left wrist with the right arm and pull the arm all the way to the right, stretching the left side of the body. Inhale, come back. Grab your right wrist with the left hand and pull it through the side to the left, feeling the stretch in the right side of the body. Come back. Take your arms down. And let's lower down, folding forward. So you can go all the way, or you can keep your hands on the floor or your elbows on the floor. Whatever works for you better, but we want to sit on the floor, so we don't want to roll forward on the shins. Then we come back, change the cross of the legs, and take the arms all the way up overhead again. This time we'll bend left elbow and press with the right hand this elbow down, feeling the stretch in the left triceps. Then let's change. Inhale, stretch out, and exhale, bend the right elbow and press with the left hand on this right elbow down. Another deep breath in to lengthen, and once again we're folding forward, this time trying to find the length. So we press the tailbone down and try to press the chest and sternum forward in between the arms. Your hands are touching the floor and you're like trying to pull them towards the body, to slide them towards the body without moving them. So you will feel that the whole body is moving forward. Then let's roll up and stretch the legs to the front and the arms as well. And we'll flex and bend and extend the feet and hands. So exhale, flex, inhale, extend. A few times to warm up the ankles and wrists. And then make two fists and let's roll the ankles and roll the hands one direction and then the opposite direction. And then we'll go into a tabletop position where the knees will be under the hips and hands under the shoulders. And we'll slowly roll round the back up, pulling the belly in. And then we'll start from the tailbone. We will untuck the tailbone, drop the belly down, then start dropping the chest down, then press the chest forward in between the arms, and finally take the head up. The same, the opposite direction from the tailbone. Slowly tuck the tailbone. Start pulling your belly in, then ribs in, then chest in and up, then push the floor away, and finally take the head down. Once again, from the tailbone, untuck it, drop the belly, drop the lower ribs, drop the chest, start pressing the chest forward in between the arms and the head. One more, slow. Tailbone down, belly in, lower ribs in, start rounding the spine, chest in and up, and finally the head. Drop it down. And again, from the tailbone to open. Rolling the shoulders back. Once again with the exhalation, tucking the tailbone, belly in, ribs in, shoulders relaxed. And we'll go to the neutral spine, extend right leg back, toes on the floor. And then we'll find the inner thigh of this right leg and start to rotate the inner thigh up. So we're taking the leg up off the floor, but without rounding or arching the spine. We still keep the spine neutral. We pull the belly in, and we take lower ribs in towards each other, like as if there was a belt on your belly, which you tighten. And then extend your left arm forward. Reach through the fingers forward. Your thumb is facing up. And then take everything back down to the floor. Do the same with the left. Extend the left leg back. Press through the heel back. Rotate your inner thigh up and start to lift the leg, keeping the belly and ribs in. Keep lengthening through the crown forward. Keep pressing the left hand into the floor, so you're lifting through the chest. And you're lengthening the line from right fingers towards the left heel. Inhale and exhale, set everything back down. Once again, right leg, left arm, and imagine and feel that your back muscles is starting to hug your spine. Change, left leg, right arm. Every time when you start the movement, feel that the muscles like closing towards your spine. Right leg, left arm, and set it down. Inhale, change. Belly in, ribs in, press the floor away with the hand, and set everything down. Again, inhale to lengthen, lift up, muscles of the back engaging. And exhale, set it down. And left leg, right arm all the way up and still the spine long. And exhale, set it all down. One more. Right leg, left arm. Keep the length of the spine. Try not to roll open the hips. Change leg. And exhale, set it all down. One more time. We're lifting right leg, left arm. And then left leg, right arm. All to the floor, and we step one step forward with the hands to the front of the mat and slowly take our hips and buttocks to the heels into a child's pose. We keep our arms engaged, we keep pressing the palms into the floor and push the floor forward and away from us to feel the stretch. And then let's lay down on the belly, legs together and arms to the front. So extend them to the front. Engage the legs, engage the arms. Press everything down into the ground. Reach through the toes back, through the fingers forward. And start lifting just your head and chest from the floor. But keep pressing your arms down into the floor. And then slowly slide them towards the body until your elbows are under your shoulders. For the Sphinx pose, keep pressing your hands and forearms into the floor to feel the lift of your chest. And then slowly start sliding your arms closer to the body without moving them. So you feel again the whole body is moving forward. Your chest is opening. Your spine is lengthening. Try to lengthen your buttocks down towards your heels and keep the legs engaged. Keep pressing the pubic bone into the floor. And then relax, lower down. And take your arms to the sides with elbows bent 90 degrees. And we'll do the same. We press the forearms into the floor, lift the chest, lengthen through the crown of the head. And then starting this movement from the shoulder blades, start to take your shoulder blades towards the spine. Lift the arms. Keep the back of the neck long. Keep moving forward and up. And lower down. Exhale. Once again, press your forearms into the floor, press your legs into the floor. Lengthen the glutes towards your heels. Lengthen the crown forward, roll the shoulders back, feel the shoulder blades on the back. Peel the chest off the floor and start lifting the forearms off the floor as well, trying to widen through the elbows. So as if your elbows were moving to the opposite sides of the room. Press the sternum forward. Keep it here. Feel the strength of your back muscles. And with exhalation, lower down. Take a deep breath in. Relax. And let's do it once again. Press forearms into the floor. Peel the chest off. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Press the pubic bone into the floor. And once again, start lifting your elbows and forearms off the floor. Starting this movement from the shoulder blades. Your shoulder blades are moving towards the center of the spine. Shoulders are moving back away from the ears. And then you send your hands by the lower ribs. And find yourself in the baby cobra, drawing your elbows towards each other and lengthening even more through the crown. And then exhale, come back to the child's pose. Send your hips back to the heels. Relax the arms, relax the back. Feel the back muscles are being stretched. Take a few deep breaths here. And then look forward And let's come back to the belly once again. The same elbows to the sides, fingers pointing up, and we'll do all the same. So we'll widen through the elbows, roll the shoulders back, feel shoulder blades connected to the back, peel the chest off. Again, lengthen through the crown, lengthen through the tailbone back, and then start opening your arms back, lifting the legs as well. So we're in the locust. We're pressing the pubic bone into the floor. We're keeping the legs engaged. So we're pressing the back of the knees up into the floor, into the ceiling, and then slowly lower down. Relax, and we'll repeat. So again, press your feet into the floor, pubic bone into the floor, peel the chest off the floor, take your arms up, and then straighten them back. Again, feeling the shoulder blades. Then lift your legs, and you can stay in the locust, or you can bend your knees and reach through the fingers as if you wanted to catch your ankles with the hands. And then lower down. So we'll do it once again, and we will go into a full bow pose, or you can do the previous one, the preparation for bow, or even locust. So peel the chest off the floor, press the sternum forward, and lengthen, lengthen, lengthen through the crown, lengthen through the elbows, stretch your arms back, bend the knees, and catch your ankles with the hands if you can. And start lifting the chest even higher, as if you wanted to straighten the legs back to the floor. And keep pressing the sternum forward, and then slowly lower down, relax. And once again, press back into the child's pose. A few deep breaths into your lower back. Feel how the lower back expands. And then let's go into downward dog. So we'll tuck the toes and press up. So we don't want to straighten the legs here now. We'll lift the heels, bend the knees, and press the belly into the upper thighs. That's all what we want to do for now. To feel when you're pressing your belly into your thighs, the spine becomes more straight. That's what we want. Then we'll step to the front of the mat, slightly bend the knees, fold forward, completely relax the upper body here. Let the shoulders slide down, let the head be heavy, and then vertebra by vertebra we'll roll all the way up into standing. Inhaling, we'll take the arms all the way up to the sky, and exhale, hands in front of the heart center and back down. Again, press your feet into the floor. Press your big toes into the floor, then the other sides of the feet into the floor. Lift through the kneecaps, engage the glutes, and then zip a zipper on the belly from your pubic bone up to your navel. There is a zipper, we'll zip it up, and then we'll keep this energy moving up. We'll lift the arms up, and with exhalation we're straight back. We will fold all the way forward. Then hands on the shins, we'll press the shins back and lift the shoulders up. Then come back to fold and step back into plank. Take your knees down and slowly lower down all the way to the belly. Go into our baby cobras, and then come back into downward dog again with knees slightly bent or bent much. We want to find the length and straightness of the spine. Again, look forward, step to the front of the mat, take hands to the shins, lift the shoulders to lengthen, and fold back, exhaling. Roll all the way up into standing. Take the arms up, inhale, and exhale, arms back to the sides. Inhale up, and exhale to fold. We repeat the same. Hands to the shins, press shins back, lift the shoulders, lengthen, and exhale, step back into plank. Inhale here, and with exhalation, lower down, slide forward, keep the legs strong, open the chest, lengthen the back of the neck, and then press back into downward dog, finding the length of the spine. Look forward, and again, step to the front of the mat, take hands to the shins, exhale, fold, and once again, roll all the way up, arms up, and exhale, arms down. Again, lengthen up, exhale, folding forward, hands to the shins, inhale, shoulders up, flat back, exhale to fold, inhale, step back into plank, and exhale, lower down, lengthen, slide forward, roll the shoulders, elbows towards each other, and back to downward dog. Push the floor away with the hands, fingers engaged, pull the belly in and up towards your tailbone. Then let's look forward. Again, step to the front of the mat, hands to the shins, flat back. Then we'll keep the flat back and take hands to the hips. Keep pressing the hips back. Lengthen through the crown and then engage your glutes and lift the body up using the glutes and hamstrings. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, we fold forward again. Hands to the shins, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step back with your right leg. Take the knee down to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Press the chest forward. And then step left leg back, lower down. Inhale through baby cobra. Again, elbows towards each other. Exhale, back to downward dog. Look forward. Step your right leg forward in between the hands. Take your left knee down. Again, lift on the fingers and lengthen through the crown of your head to find the length of the spine. Now let's step left leg to the front. We're in the forward fold. Hands to the shins again, flat back. Hands to the hips, press hips back, lengthen through the crown, engage the glutes. Lift yourself up with straight spine. Arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Again, hands to the shins, flat back, inhale. And exhale, step your left leg back. Lower down the knee and open up the chest. So you're pressing your sternum forward. Make sure that your right knee is over your heel. And step this right leg back. Lower down. And peel the chest off to cobra. Exhale, come back into downward dog. Looking forward, step your left leg forward, right knee down. Again, lift on the fingers. Open up the chest. Press it forward. Inhale. And then exhale, step your right leg to the front. Flat back, inhaling. Hands to the hips, press them back and lift all the way up. Glutes are working here. You should really feel them. Then inhale, arms all the way up. And exhale, down. Once again, inhale up and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back. With your right leg knee down. Inhale to open the chest. Step back. Lower down, exhale. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward dog. So we're moving a little bit faster. Inhale, right leg forward, open up the chest. Exhale, step to the front of the mat, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Hands to the hips, press hips back, exhale. And inhale again, all the way up. Arms up, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back once again. Exhale, step your left leg back. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale to step back and lower down. Inhale, baby cobra, chest open, neck long. Exhale, downward dog. Again, spine long and straight. Inhale, left leg forward, low lunge, chest open. Exhale, step to the front, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Hands to the hips, keep the flat back. Use the glutes, lift. Arms up. And exhale, arms down, Samastitihi. Again, inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to the shins, inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, step back with your right leg this time, full lunge. You press your right heel back, and then you step your left leg to meet the right plank. Lower down. Lift up into cobra, inhale, and exhale, press back into downward dog. Step your left leg forward, inhale, again lengthen, press your left hip back, and then step to the front, fold forward, hands on the hips, lift the shoulders, and raise all the way up. Inhale, arms up, exhale, folding forward. Hands to the shins, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to step your left leg back. Press through the left heel back, through the right knee forward. Then step back, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step your left leg forward, full lunge. Full long lunge. And step your right leg to meet the left, forward fold. Hands on the hips. Flatten the back and go all the way up. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, Samastitihi. Again, arms up in. Exhale, down. Hands to the shins. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, step your right leg back. Lift on the fingers. Lengthen through the ground forward. Lift your belly off the side. Take your arms back alongside the body. Keep this nice long line, then press your left foot into the floor and lift up. Arms up, belly in. Press your right hip forward. Left hip back. Press the right knee, back of the knee up to the sky. Reach to the fingers, and then leaning forward, take your hands down to the floor and step back into downward dog. Then let's take right foot forward in between the hands, knees over the heel, back leg is strong. We'll lift on the fingers first to lift the belly off the thigh, then extend arms by the sides of the body back. Long line from the heel to the crown, back leg strong, and pressing the right foot into the floor, we'll lift up again, pulling the belly in so our lower back is wide. Pull the lower ribs in towards each other. Feel the strength of both legs. Then lean forward and take your hands back down to the floor. Step back into plank, lower down onto your belly. Inhale, cobra to lengthen. And exhale, back to child's pose. So we'll send our hips again to the heels. Extend the arms forward and relax them. Then slowly roll yourself up and back into downward dog again. Step to the front of the mat and lift all the way up into standing. Exhale, arms by the sides. And now let's sit back into a chair. Imagine that there is a chair behind you. So we'll sit back, look down, and see that our knees are behind our toes. So we can see the toes over the knees. The weight of the body is on the heels, and we reach into the tailbone back, pulling the belly, and again, the lower ribs towards each other. When you start to do that, you will feel the widening of the lower back. And then fold forward and step your left leg back. Take the knee down to the floor and let's raise up into a low lunge. Take hands in front of the heart center, lean forward, and then start twisting the shoulders to the right. So we're not taking our left elbow to the side, we're just using our muscles to twist. If you want, you can press your back leg up and be in a full lunge. That's optional. But keep the length in the spine and keep twisting only the upper body. Then take your arms up. Inhale, exhale, take them down to the floor, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, back to downward dog. Let's do the same. Left leg to the front, right knee down. And press your foot into the floor, lift up, pull the belly in, widen the lower back, take your arms up to lengthen, then take them in front of the heart center. Lean forward. So there is a nice straight line from your crown to your knee. And then slowly start twisting the shoulders to the left. Again, you can press the back side up or stay in low lunge, but we're trying to maintain the length of the spine, taking the shoulders away from the ears. Then inhale, take your arms all the way up. And exhale, step back, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra, lengthening through the back of the neck. And exhale, back to downward dog. Then let's walk forward and fold. Send our hips back so thighs are parallel to the floor. And take our arms by the sides of the ears. Belly is on the thighs. And we're trying to sit as low as we can. Sending our tailbone down and keeping our heels on the floor. Then come back into forward fold. Sit back into a chair. Inhale. Remember the weight of the body is back on the heels. And then come back up and take your arms down. Then let's take our left leg back for the triangle. So we'll first watch our front leg. Bend the knee and see where it's going. It should go straight where the toe is facing. Roll the right side out. Straighten the leg, but not completely. Extend the arms to the sides. And then start pulling your right side in and under you. And lengthen first through the right side of your body. The left side will lengthen itself, but you're trying to lengthen through the right side of the body. Take your right arm to your right shin and keep pulling your right ribs away from your pelvis. Press the left foot into the floor and start engaging your left glute. So you feel that the pelvis is opening a little bit more. Then let's take our left arm overhead and make a circle with it. So we'll take it forward, then down, and then all the way up to the ceiling again, and again over the ear. Exhale to roll it, inhale to open it, again exhale down, and let's take both hands down and step back into downward dog. Look forward, step to the front of the mat for the fold. Take hands to the shins, inhale, flat back. Set the hips back, chair, belly in, and then stand up and arms down. Step your right foot back, toes pointing to the side. Bend again your left knee. Track your knee with the toes. Roll your left side out. Keep the micro bend in the knee. Open the arms to the sides. And start pulling your left thigh under you. Leaning to the left, to the front. So we keep both sides of our body long. We don't want to round or arch the spine. Again, feeling of the ribs, this time left ribs, are moving away from the pelvis, while shoulders are moving away from the ears. But try not to lean forward. And let's take our arm in a circle again. Inhale, arm over the ear, and exhale down. Inhale to open the arm. Exhale down. One more. Inhale to open. And exhale, take it back down to the floor. And step back into plank. Lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Then look forward, step to the front of the mat. Once again, inhale, flat back. Then go into a chair once again. Send the weight back and come up. Exhale, arms to the sides. Then let's take a wide stance. So we'll go for a triangle pose once again. Left foot behind, and we'll wrap our left arm over the lower back and interlace the fingers with the right. Keep this triangle legs and start leaning back, pressing the chest all the way up. Then you can stay here, or you can take your right arm up and bend your front knee, bend your right knee, and come back up. Take your hands to your hips, feet parallel, and we will fold forward, creating again a nice long spine. Pressing feet into the floor. Feeling the energy moving up along our legs. And then we'll come back up. Step to the front of the mat and change the side. Right leg steps back. Wide stance for triangle. And this time we'll wrap our right arm around the lower back, interlacing the fingers. Keeping both legs straight. Press down into the floor. Well, bend back slightly, pressing the chest up towards the sky, and we'll bend the front knee. Like the variation of reverse warrior 2. And come back up. Again, feet parallel. This time keep the interlace of the fingers. And let's fold forward with this lock. So we'll let the arms fall with us towards the floor. Keep pressing your feet into the floor. Keep lifting through the inner thighs as if there was a big beach ball and you were squeezing this ball with your inner thighs. And we'll take hands back to the hips and come up. Step to the front of the mat, inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Step back into plank, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, sit back into the child's pose. You can spread your knees wide for this child's pose, so our belly will rest in between the thighs. And we just breathe a few times deep in and out. And then let's roll up and take our feet to the front of the mat. Roll ourselves on our backs. Keep heels close to the glutes. Bend the elbows, the fingers pointing up, and press your upper arms into the floor. Start to roll yourself up into a bridge pose. Make sure that you're pressing your feet equally, both sides equally into the floor. You keep pressing your elbows into the floor, and you're pressing your chest towards your chin while you're lengthening through the back of the neck. And slowly roll all the way down. Hug your knees in. Maybe rock from side to side a little bit. And we'll go for the bridge once again. You can keep the elbows bent or you can take your arms by the sides. But again, press your upper arms into the floor. Lift the pelvis, thighs off. You can interlace the fingers behind or under the glutes, rolling one shoulder then the other shoulder under. And start lengthening through the glutes towards the back of your knees. So again, you want to feel that the lower back is long. Feet are pressing down into the floor. Knees are tracking forward. They are not falling apart. And chest is open. Then slowly lower back down. Grab your right knee, pull it towards the chest, and extend your left leg down. Just feel this nice light stretch in the back of your right leg. Then let's open right arm to the right. Grab the right knee with the left hand to the floor and guide it to the floor on the left side. So we go for a spinal twist. You can take your head to face the right arm, trying to press the right shoulder down into the floor, but relaxing both shoulders, relaxing both legs. And then come back up, bend both knees, change the side, draw your left knee into the chest and extend your right leg down. Keep shoulders and arms relaxed. And then again, open your left arm to the side and guide your left knee to the right. Try to lengthen through the left fingers to the left, pressing your shoulder down and away from the body. While you're gently pushing your right knee down into the floor. Then let's come back to the back, bend the knees, hug them in, Again, gently rock side to side. Relax your lower back, then take your nose into your knees for a nice tight bowl. And then slowly extend your legs down, arms by the sides of the body for the last relaxation in Shavasana. So legs are mat distance apart, arms a little bit wider than the mat. You take a deep breath in. Slowly exhale to relax. Close the eyes. And release all the tension from the body. Relax your legs. Relax your glutes, your pelvis, your back and your belly, your chest and your arms, your neck, your jaw, your forehead, and just rest. And let's take another deep breath in. Exhale everything through the mouth. Feel the body again. Start moving it again. And slowly, without any rush, well, come back into seated, whatever way you prefer. Rolling up or turning to the side. And we'll meet all together in legs crossed position with eyes still closed. I'll take another deep breath in. Exhale everything through the mouth. Hands in front of the heart center. And I thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.